Greetings, welcome to Ross Reports, headline of the time. Going to run down the headlines. I've got a lot of information on ISIS. I'm not going to bring it out today. I've got to get a couple more things put together, but there's some interesting points I want to make on ISIS that might crack this case wide open. The new bill that was just passed, it included an authorization measure, which we covered, allocating so many billions of dollars to the Middle East campaign. Of course, many of those dollars will end up going to the streets here, and they just reported how crime's down. Well, yeah, you know, you get a bunch of robo-cops walking around shooting people 11 times in the head for doing nothing. Maybe crime might go down. I mean, they're attributing it to locking all these people up. Well, you know, even if they do have a point and the crime's down because they locked a whole lot of people up, it ain't gonna stay like that forever. So you always got to keep that in mind, because the reality of it is you can try to brainwash, you can try to beat somebody in the head as much as you can. But if you beat them in the head, you might as well beat their brains out. Because that person is still going to be living and breathing, and they are going to have a spirit that's going to come back into them, and they're going to come up against and fight any evil. Because the reality of it is these cops are dirty. These cops are dirty. We've seen how many crimes are they going to commit before we actually stand up and take back our country, our liberty. You know, they work for the Rockefellers, they work for the Rothschilds, they work for people that live on little islands off of Greece. They don't work for us, okay? That of course doesn't go for 100% of the cops, but it's probably over 99%. And you know, as my brother had pointed out, if you work for the police, then you are part of that organization. It's like, am I going to go worship in the Church of Satan and claim myself to be a Christian? Because no, I don't really follow that stuff that they get into over there. No, you work, you put on the badge. You know, I've talked to people that have quit their duty because they were forced to lie. So, you know, the problem I think with our government is they don't really, they look at people in the hood and people that are poor and think they're stupid. No, the reality of it, the naive people, all the middle class people that wake up, they sit in their little cubicles all day, they do what they're told, and they go home and they look to spend time with their family. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? But the reality of it is they have no clue